folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana and Cajun Field, home of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Louisiana.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll run the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets made on the out route. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Raging Cajuns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running back with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Raging Cajuns have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Complete on the out route. Gain of 17 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Minuteman. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ragin' Cajuns look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're going to run it here. Powering through. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Myers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. UMass offense takes the field now. Would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The ball is caught. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, right back to the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half, to keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Raging Cajuns looking to keep this drive rolling. And the back gets the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Oh, fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, UMass. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ball handed to the running back. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the UMass offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not fight on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And sack sets up second down. Now they're running on the toss.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk. Now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Single back, takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll be brought down. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back, who does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the 1st down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Minutemen. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll run it into the end zone so they go up by a touchdown here.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kurt. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, UMass. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Louisiana, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The shotgun running play call. second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets to the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's in the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Movement here from the tight end. First and goal, handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Louisiana. This offense cannot be stopped. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Minutemen. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point was up and good.
Louisiana, 28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds. So that clock.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it.
Gain of 8. Now, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal upcoming. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to score the run to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That's a crucial score. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Leaning on the run game here late. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now from the pistol formation. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Team ready to boot it away. And he fields it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. The back's got it. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
This might be for the ball game. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And they'll give it to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now the try for the two-point conversion. Grab made by the tight end. He'll make it in there. How about that gamble paying off? They go for two and make it and have the lead here late in the game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the first down right here.
The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, he missed it. Wide to the left, and that's how the game ends. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.